G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So Jack's here, he's going to give me a hand. We're going to put these rear doors on that have been rebuilt. And hopefully they'll go on without too much drama. And we're also going to look at putting the front grille together. Hopefully we get it the right way up.
Yeah.
That'll really upset some people. Righto, well, let's get the rear doors and put them on.
Let's go.
We've got a bit to learn about this 40. I put the hinges on upside down, so that was a bit of a mishap. So obviously this hinge has to go up the top and this hinge has to go down the bottom. So let's swap all them around now and fix it all up. Luckily we haven't posted up the new video yet, otherwise we're going to be getting people bagging us out like nothing else.
Oh well. The paints came off.
Did you take my paint off?
Maybe.
Lucky Jack's back to help me put the hinges on the right way. Thanks, mate.
All good.
See how much difference it makes when you get the hinges on right.
Yeah, Dad. Why is it not going all the way?
Because it's got brand new rubber seals on, so it's going to be really tight for the first up until all those rubber seals sit in place. Try to get that also lined up a little bit.
Go tighten.
Best we can. Want that line to be, yeah, tighten that up. So as soon as that spring washer compresses,
I'm just doing it too.
yep, that's it, just over the sand, then we can
3.
Nice, rear doors are done. Now one thing that we did realise is that we only need the black strip on the bottom one, not on the top one, because it only hits here. Good job, Jack.
Sweet.
Thanks, mate. How solid do those doors feel now?
They're actually kind of hard to put in.
Righto, so I've just gone to the front door, got a package, opened it up, and to be honest, I was totally humbled. It was really, really nice to get a package from Joseph and Mike over in the States over there. They've sent us these Pentagon. So Pentagon jumper, or you guys call them sweatshirts, we call them jumpers here in Australia, t-shirt. So mate, we are totally stoked. Thank you so much. You also sent my wife one and sent the kids some jelly beans, which was pretty awesome. So look, I really encourage you guys to check out Mike and Joe's build. They've been doing a fantastic build, sharing their story on Instagram. It's pretty cool, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
And not only that, and if you like country music, Mike actually does country music. So he's got a Spotify. I'll put all the links below, but definitely go check these guys out. They're doing an awesome job. And what do you think of his music?
It's actually really good.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. And I don't even listen to country music, but my wife absolutely loves it. So fantastic job there. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. And we're ready to get back into the build.
Okay, let's go.
Right, so we're going to put all the front grille together, install the headlights and stuff. Now what I've got is that, as everyone knows, the traditional normal headlights are pretty dull. They're not very bright. So we want to be able to see as we're driving at night. I was keen to get some LEDs, but I wanted a particular type of LED that had a similar original look. And obviously it had to be ADR compliant. Combine those two things together and we were looking at nearly $650 a light for the look I wanted, and no way was I paying that. So instead, I bought some semi-sealed lights So what we can do is you just pull that off the back and we can change the globe out and put a different globe inside. We can even upgrade to an LED globe inside. And the beauty of these things are they're cheap. Be able to upgrade the bulbs, be able to see at night. And until I can find some LED lights that I'm really happy with, that'll suit the style I'm looking for, these will do the trick. So I'm going to do one and Jack's going to do the other one. Let's put it together.
Sweet.
That's it. Done. Your turn, Jack. A little spring in.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so it's got a little slot. Put a little slot in.
Okay, now time for the lights.
Put those little slots.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, the retainer ring. We line up with each one of those little holes.
Oh, that little thing there.
So that's it.
That's the one.
So just do them up so they're nice and firm. Alright, Jack's done a sensational job of putting all that grill on. It's a good job, mate. I'm going to put the bib on.
No.
What?
No.
What?
This way.
Oh, I'll let you do it then.
Move. Go. Just go. Go.
So what are those little rubber spacers?
They're spacers. So they're just an offcut of a fuel hose.
Oh, clever.
Awesome.
Nice work. Let's put it on. Nice job, Jack.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Righto, so we're just going to bleed all the brakes. So I leave all these small little boring jobs for myself. Just top the reservoir right up. So before we start too much with these brakes, we're just going to gravity feed, because these brake lines are all totally dry. They've got nothing in them at all. So all I've done is just filled up the reservoir. So we're doing the front one first. They're separate systems, front and rear. Furthest one away, we've put our little bottle and jar on it with a little vacuum pump. We've just filled this up, cracked it. I've just given it a couple little pumps, and now it's gravity feeding all through the line. I'm just going to let that all flow out, try and get the bubbles out, and then we'll just try and pump the line right clean and hopefully have some brakes. See how we go. Just going to crack that line sort of, I don't know, half a turn. and we want it so that that fluid is perfectly clear and clean with no bubbles at all. You can see that reservoir is going down, so make sure that you keep it topped up through the whole process. You don't want it to run dry, otherwise you're just going to put air bubbles back into your system again. There's lots of ways of bleeding the brakes. One of the easiest ways is with two people, but I just bought this little kit off eBay, like cheap. So, and it's working really well. It's just all it is a pump and a bottle, and it's just sucking all the fluid right through the brake line. So today's actually a pretty special day. It's my 21st wedding anniversary with my wife Shelley, so that's pretty exciting. So I thought I'd celebrate by bleeding brakes. So I had a bit of an issue trying to get these brakes bled. Doing it on my own didn't seem to be as easy as I thought, and the main reason for that was I got Jack to drop over the other day and help me out. And what did we find, mate, when you pump the brakes?
There's a hole.
There was. So one of these pressure switch senders, this one actually, you can see the end there, that had a hole right at the end of it, and it was just blowing. I didn't realise it until Jack actually pushed his foot on the brake. That was blowing straight out. So as I'm at the rear and the front of the car vacuuming, I'm thinking, why is there air still coming through? There's air still coming through. I can't get rid of these air bubbles. And because I'm on my own, I can't see that. Because it's not under pressure, I can't see it squirting out anywhere. So I'm there for hours thinking, how long does it take to bleed brakes? So anyway, new pressure switch senders, we're throwing them in. I've got Jack here today to help me out, so he'll pump the brakes in a more traditional way, and hopefully we get this done quickly. So see how we go, mate. Jump in the car. Alright, pump it for me. Now hold it down really tight. Oh, that's better. Alright, pump that again for me, mate. That's looking really good now. No more air bubbles so far. That's great, Jack. That was a lot quicker and easier. Okay, pump the brakes up, hold it down. This is the other problem that I was doing it on my own. With the vacuum and the rear brakes, when I found that Jack would give me the pressure, you find that there's a tiny little bit leaking just outside the thread when you open it up. So when I had it open and I'm using the vacuum, it's actually sucking air back through the thread back into it. So it looked like it was giving me a lot of air, but in the real world, the rear brakes were actually pretty much done. So Jack just gave a couple pumps, done. And here I am thinking there's a stack of air in the system where there wasn't. So the vacuum system, I'm not really impressed with. Just get someone to help you and you'll get it done. So make sure you prime all the lines before you get someone to help you. It'll make the job a lot quicker. So give it a bit of a test. We're getting a really good target, a pull on that 8401, and it's come up really good. So that's just a really good test. It's not moving, it's not pulling off. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's come up really good, so happy days. Righto, so another pretty successful time on the cruiser. Hey Jack?
Yeah.
So it's been really good. So with Jack's help, we got the doors on, so I'm really glad that I waited to put them on. I know that you guys were keen to see it put on last time, but I'm really thankful that I waited for Jack to turn up. Then again, I tried to do the brakes on my own with the little vacuum pump, and that was a bit of a failure too on my own, because it was sucking air in places that I couldn't see. And so again, I waited for Jack, and Jack turned up and
can't do anything without me.
I know, I know. You saved the day again. You're my little superhero. So thanks, Jack. It's really good to have you around and help me with this. So yeah, look, there's some things you can do on your own, but obviously there's a lot of things that you do need help with. So it just makes life so much easier and so much quicker when you've got a little helpful superhero like Jack. So thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Another big shout out to Mike and Joe. So again, check out their Instagram page and their build. They're doing a great job, and their cruise is going to come up absolute mint as well. So check those guys out. Huge big thank you to you guys. That's fantastic. And a little bit of a hint for next episode, Jack.
We're doing another giveaway.
Another one?
Yeah. So.
Wow. So who's this giveaway from?
So this giveaway is actually from Reef Monkey.
Reef Monkey. Reef Monkey. So check out Reef Monkey. They do stacks and stacks of merch. It's all Toyota related, and they make some awesome stuff. So we do a bit of a giveaway for them next week. So feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and make sure you hit that bell. That way you get the update of what's coming up with the Reef Monkey giveaway next week. So again, guys, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for that.
Anyways, thanks for watching.